One of the most popular niches within Shopify and e-commerce to start a business around is apparel. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a $100 million luxury apparel Shopify store that will serve as an incredible template for you to get a lot of inspiration from. So we're going to break it down. We're going to break down some of their landing pages. We're going to break down some of their ads so that you can really understand what it takes to sell higher ticket products within the apparel niche. So all you apparel people out there, make sure y'all are taking notes. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. The store is called Nedam. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I have a little bit of a cold right now, but they basically sell high-end cashmere sweaters. So they're doing something that we talk about a lot, which is niching down within a niche, right? So they're not selling every single piece of apparel out there. They're specifically selling cashmere sweaters. And look at this, by the way, for some of you guys that watch my videos daily. Yesterday, we took a look at some Q4 data and it forecasted that a lot of brands would start sales early. And you can see that right now on this store. But right away, the template is quite simple. They got the new arrivals at the top and then some of their best sellers. Now they mainly sold to women as far as I knew, but now I think they're coming out with new men's collections. But let's actually take a look at some of their best sellers right here. So as you see, the template is quite simple, and this is really what I want to stress for you guys out there in the apparel niche, but really any niche. If you want to sell something high end, make sure you actually keep your colors pretty muted and you don't have anything too crazy going on. This is basically what all the designer brands do as well. It's interesting. I really don't know the psychology behind it, so maybe one of you guys could enlighten me on that. But it seems the simpler the better. As long as you have some black and white going on in your store, it'll seem very luxurious. And you could accomplish a very similar template as this with the Dawn theme on Shopify. So that's the one I would recommend. In fact, as you see here, their cover image is a luxury fashion store. And luckily for you, this is absolutely free. And actually, if you use our link in the description, you may be able to get a really good deal on Shopify as well. And that's the beauty of today's day and age, is that you can start a store for virtually nothing, especially if you use organic TikTok to market it, which this brand is not really doing. So that's kind of interesting. It's something I noticed as well. They're doing a lot of Facebook ads. They're doing a lot of posting on Instagram. However, they're not really doing much on TikTok. So interestingly enough, it seems that even though to me and probably to a lot of you, it's extremely obvious that TikTok is making waves and definitely a place to be taking advantage of for brands, it seems a lot of the bigger brands are still not caught up to that, which is interesting. So that's something that I would recommend for them to start doing, is start tackling TikTok, running some ads on there, especially if you have already the means to produce really high quality ads that give off the vibe of your brand. And just so you know, this is a $100 million brand. So I actually did the research and they have this Forbes article talking about it. You can look this up on your own. It's really interesting. It sounds like the founders are really awesome entrepreneurs. But the last thing I want to say about the website is the template is super clean, very simple. They got the sizing details and the care instructions, and then they just talk a little bit further about the material, which makes sense since this is a high-end brand, right? Of course, you probably wouldn't need to go as in-depth if your product is like $50, but this is something to consider. Now, their cart is really brilliant, so make sure you take notes here as well. These free shipping bars are so effective for getting people to spend more money on your store. And then they have automatic discount codes on specific products. That's also a great thing to do. It definitely will increase your conversion rate because people can see that. And this is such a smart little upsell here. A cashmere comb to add to your order. So I'm guessing cashmere is kind of sticky when it comes to hairs and stuff like that. It probably attracts a lot of hair and dust. So if you have a comb, you can probably brush that off of yourself pretty easily. So very clean cart. And then their checkout is extremely simple as well. So they're keeping it on brand with the rest of the store. They just got the black buttons and everything, super clean. Now they're running a ton of different ads, mostly image ads as you see here. These are kind of small. I don't know if these are even the right aspect ratio because they shouldn't be showing up like this. This is a pretty good headline that they use: soft on you, softer on the environment, discover our new recycled cashmere style. So that's a big part of their brand, is that they use recycled cashmere, which is pretty cool. That's very good for the environment. Definitely a great angle to use. I love when I see really good businesses. That's the premise behind my agency Academy, is that we help good businesses win. I love the idea of creating businesses that will help the world, whether it be through the materials or even just like donating or who knows what. There's endless ways to make the world a better place. I really like some of the reels that they post. So personally, I think they should use these as some of their ads. These would probably drive a lot of really good traffic to their store, and they should be doing this for TikTok as well and YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts are definitely on the rise right now, so it's something to take advantage of. But yeah, that's about it. Pretty impressive Shopify store here. I think it's a great template for you guys to use for the apparel niche. I definitely got a few things to take away from this, but I want to know what you guys think. So let me know in the the comments if you have any comments to add, any information, any suggestions on videos you want me to make, any question you may have about Akemi, whatever it is, leave it in the comments. But that's about it. See you guys in the next video. Peace.